It's been another great week here at my place with some thrilling hunts and the end of an era. That's what we're after.
Growing Deer TV is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Also by Reconics, Trophy Rock, Gallagher, Muddy Outdoors, Eagle Seed, Nikon, Winchester Ammunition, Redneck Hunting Blinds, Dead Downwind, and Antler Dirt.
I chose some stands this week in the hardwoods looking for deer seeking those last few acorns and trying to find a buck up from the lockdown phase chasing a doe. One morning while hunting in the mature hardwoods, very close to a bedding area we called a 50-acre glade, we did see a mature buck at a distance. I was set and prepared for him to cruise on our way in a normal travel pattern for that area, but a doe entered the scene. That doe came into picture and ended up turning and taking that buck up over the hill. Unfortunately, that buck never came by, but it gave us a little hint that the second chase phase is about to begin. This morning, Matt and Adam got in a tree before daylight, letting that cold wind hit them right on the nose. The little kill plot Matt's hunting is called Last Lick, and it's called that way because there's a trophy rock station there and a little small food plot that's the last food source before they head into a large bedding area. An ideal setup for mid-morning movement.
It's November 29th. We checked our Reconics images yesterday. Got a lot of information. Deer starting to hit the wheat. We got some mature bucks down here at Last Lick. That's where we're hunting this morning. I think he finally got it on take 100. That was terrible.
Soon after 8:30 on their hunt, a doe and a button buck rushed into the food plot.
First one.
As Matt was trying to get a good shot on this doe and she kept changing positions, she kept looking back into the woods.
Ready?
After Matt's drawn 3 times and trying to pick the perfect shot, here comes a young buck down the hill. That doe wanted no part of that young buck, which happens at this time of the rut. A lot of does have already been bred now. The bucks are still chasing. Matt ended up with tag soup after that encounter.
Dang it. I knew he was going to push her. I drew back on her 3 times. Wait for the perfect shot. Young buck comes in, pushes her around. They get downwind, bust it out of here.
At 9 o'clock, the plan appears to be working because another group of 3 deer are headed towards the plot.
3 of them.
Two of the deer enter the plot, but the third is up in the wood line, cautiously watching the field.
Big does. Meh. Yes.
I think there's always anxiety right after a shot by every bow hunter, especially relatively young hunters, where the shot was on the mark or a little high or a little low.
Just shot a doe. Shot looked a little high. We're gonna take the footage back to the house, review it on the computer frame by frame. Hopefully we'll have some good news there. Definitely give her some time for it, even track her. So I saw.
I can't tell if that's just, a crinkle in the skin, or
Right.
she drew her leg back. When you recovered the arrow, did you try to take the trail up at all, or you just got out there?
I mean, we
Like
went
5-10 feet. I didn't see any blood.
Didn't see any blood?
I saw some on
Just
the ground right by
just
the arrow.
on the right by the arrow.
As arrow's approaching, that doe doesn't drop at all, and the shot's good. One of the advantages of making a show is you've got that camera over your shoulder, a little pressure, but you get to see where the shot went.
Exactly.
Looked good, little high, but looks like a double lunger, but we're gonna take up the trail and find out. Well, we got the arrow, and just as the video indicated, it's red stem to stern, so
Yep.
we're gonna take off the trail. One great thing about the video is you can see exactly which way the deer went. We even saw some trees at some certain bends or marks.
Look right up there.
All right.
See her laying down?
All right.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh, let's go on up to her.
Matt, great shot. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
About an 80-yard uphill run, which means we're going downhill to the truck. That's good news.
It's a good day.
You took a great buck a couple of weeks ago, took an adult doe now to help me keep the herd in balance here at the
Right.
proving grounds. So that's really important for us. Also keeping that herd number down where we have enough food to go into what's shaping up to maybe be a tough winter.
Right. Yep.
So want to keep those herd numbers in balance with the amount of food, keep that adult sex ratio happy, and there'll be more big bucks for future interns.
Exactly.
I've talked a lot about our intern program, but I think it's critical that young men and women training to be wildlife biologists experience more than just stats and analysis and communication skills. They need to experience what consumers, us as hunters, landowners, land managers, all need to learn from them. And if they're going to help us with our hunting, they need to know about hunting.
We're really excited for this coming week. We've got some colder temperatures moving down from the north, and hopefully that'll get the coons moving.
Matt's had a great year this year, taking a mature buck, taking a doe to help balance the herd, and his trapping's going well. I couldn't be more pleased with the intern program.
9 pounds. 9-pound female.
Matt's harvest for that doe kind of helped balance out the week because earlier this week on Tuesday, the last day of Missouri's gun season, I got a call that I won't forget soon. A good friend of mine, Quentin, hunting on a property near to mine, called me very excitedly and said, "Grant, I've just killed the largest buck in the neighborhood." I know Quentin, I know he doesn't exaggerate, and I instantly thought of Giant 10. Giant 10 has been the biggest buck on my property for 3 years in a row. There may be bigger, but if there are, I don't know about them. I live in an area with extremely poor soil. Giant 10 is an old deer. He was born back in what I call the third world days. Before a lot of fertilizer or good food plots or eagle seed beans, his mama made a living on sticks and rocks. And for Giant 10 to express that much potential gave me huge hope for the future of my property. Do whatever you want to do. 4-4. I'm really thankful that Quentin gave me that call, and that way I didn't wonder for years what happened to Giant 10. Was he killed by a poacher, or was he hit on a highway? Did predators kill him in his old age? That really closed the circle for me. But even more, measuring and weighing and learning about Giant 10 after this stark, droughty summer let me know that our habitat work is paying big dividends, and I'm even more excited about the future. When I got Giant 10 in hand and compared him to the sheds we'd found last year during one of our shed hunts, I knew that our habitat work had paid big dividends because we'd had a wicked drought here this summer. There was no way deer should have expressed their potential, and Giant 10 had actually added a couple of inches even in those stark conditions. Our younger bucks now were born in much better conditions. More years of antler dirt fertilizer down, more years of Eagle Seed beans, more years of prescribed fire, and no doubt they will express even more potential than Giant 10 did. I hope you've got a Giant 10 in your neighborhood that keeps you warm when you're hunting on these cold days, keeps your dreams alive, and you get to get out and enjoy creation. Thanks for watching GrowingDeer.tv.